One fateful day, it was raining. I went to his house. I stood at his house knocking on his door. I could literally see his car, but then he didn't open up. I stood there till the rain was over, and then his friend came out from upstairs. He was called T. He came, took me to his room, gave me something to wear. I think I met this guy in 2019, 2020, I think during the COVID era. So I met this guy and I liked him. I met him through a friend. We went to the restaurant, we exchanged contacts. He offered to drop me off, but I was quite shy, so I didn't accept his offer. Days went by, we started talking, texting. I liked his vibe, so I went to visit him in his house. Surprisingly, first time I went to a man's house, he didn't touch me that night too. God, I was like, okay, this one is very interesting. He didn't touch me. So the next time I went to his house again, he didn't touch me for continuously like 2-3 days. I asked my friend, is your friend impotent or something? Because it has never happened to me before. Going to a man's house and you know how it is, right? And then the man doesn't touch you and he just has to see you off, give you food, take care of you like baby girl treatment. I liked it. Fast forward, things were getting very interesting. He moved from where he was staying to a different apartment. And then we did everything together. Everything was going on so well. When he wanted to start his business, I was very supportive. I helped him out and all that. And we were fine. So his ex-girlfriend came back into the picture and everything well held us cut. He started giving me attitude. When I go to his place, he would tell me, please leave, I want to lock up my place. But before, I used to have his keys. I used to go there, stay there as many days as I wanted. He started doing that. I spoke to him. He told me, oh, it's nothing. He's just going through whatever. I'm like, okay, I'll give him some space so he could just go through whatever he's going through. And later on, he will just come back to me because I really, really like that guy. That was my first time ever falling in love. Not like my first boyfriend, no. My first love. So it was really painful. And then things weren't going very well. So months passed by and I realized that I was pregnant. And I told him about it. He told me he wasn't ready to be a father. But then my friend who introduced me to him told me that his ex-girlfriend was also pregnant. That came as a blow to me. So I confronted him and he told me that it wasn't true. I went to his house. I told him that we should make a decision concerning the baby. One fateful day, it was raining. I went to his house. I stood at his house knocking on his door. I could literally see his car, but then he didn't open up. I stood there till the rain was over, and then his friend came out from upstairs. He was called T. He came, took me to his room, gave me something to wear, and then he covered me up because I was shivering. I went home thinking he would come to his senses and come back and say he's sorry or something. But rather on the 14th of February, which was a Val's Day, this boy sent me a broken heart letter. I was thinking he was going to tell me, babe, I'm sorry, let's come back, I love you, blah, blah, blah. Only for me to open it and he's telling me, please forgive me, I can't do this anymore. And then, like how? Who does that? 14, who does that? I was even bragging to my friends that my boyfriend would take me out, blah, blah, blah. Not knowing breaking how they come serve me hot choco. Even after I ended the relationship, I was still attached to him. So once in a while, I would still go to his house. Even though we had broken up, but I didn't want to accept the fact that we had broken up. So I would still go to his house, cook, clean, while his girlfriend would be there. And God being so good, she also had a miscarriage on her 7th month. Yeah. Men are scum. Don't think on men, they are scum. A man will stay in your white shirt if you see a man, not with your heart, not your mind. You hear? Small advice though.